Every day, take one step forward. Put one foot in front of the other. You are capable and you deserve your dream life.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kamea Bryan, and as you can see from the title, this is how we're gonna get shit done, because all semester I've been on my stuff, doing what I'm supposed to do, posting every single Sunday, getting my homework done, understanding what's going on in class. I went to class. I was consistent going to class, way more consistent than I've been in past semesters, and I'm going to show you guys and explain to you guys how I got shit done. So I live by this mantra, and if you watched my last vlog, A Day in the Life, I said it in that vlog, and my mantra is if you can't stay motivated, stay consistent. Once I stuck to that mantra and kept repeating it, I can assure you that it has really ingrained something in me and allowed me to just be successful and just consistent. So really and truly, in order to get shit done, you need to remain consistent. So now, how does one remain consistent? One, you need to have a why. You need to have a why, whatever it is. If you want to lose weight, you need to have a why. If it's to be snatched, period, you need to have a why. If you want to go to class consistently, you need to have a why. So for example, how I got up to go to class every day was that basically how I got up to go to class every day was I had a why, and my why was that I only have one more year left in school. I don't know if I'm going to grad school or not. So I'm going to enjoy this moment, and even if I do go to grad school, I will only be an undergrad, but for so long, one more year, and then it's over, the experience is over. So I'm going to take advantage of this experience by going to class every day, interacting with my professors, interacting with my peers, because there will come a day where I won't have that opportunity anymore, and I'll kind of miss out on it. I'll miss it a little bit. So at least I can say that, you know, I enjoyed the experience to its fullest and everything that it could offer me. And it's also another way that I show gratitude for being in this space of being educated in a wonderful institution that's going to set me up for success and set my future self up for the life of my dreams. Two, you need a routine. You need steps. Like, I'm going to do this, and after I do this, I'm going to do that, and after I do that, I'm going to do this. So, for example, I read a book, it's called Atomic Habits. If you have not read that book, you need to read it, because that's a part of what helped me be consistent, more consistent. Habit stacking and routines, it's all covered throughout that book, and I can't speak to how amazing that book is. You literally just have to read it. You just have to read it. Go and get it and read it, because you're gonna see the benefits for sure. So make a routine. What I did is I made a morning routine and a night routine. So even if I didn't follow it to a T, I tried my best to follow it to a T, and it also made me be able to do things without having to think too much. If you have to think a lot about what you have to do next, you're not going to really want to do it. It's going to feel like it requires a lot of effort. But if you have something that's just like, okay, after you wake up, you go in the shower. After you go in the shower, you brush your teeth. After you brush your teeth, you get dressed. After you get dressed, you go and eat your food. After you eat your food, you go to class. You go from this class to that class to this class. After that, you go to the gym. After that, you come home, you go in the shower. You get your dinner. You do your nighttime skin routine. You go to bed. And some people may not want to live like that, but when you're trying to be productive, a routine will really help. Scheduling out your day, or even if it's every day you want to switch up what you want to do at night, write down all of the things that you want to get done. Okay, how long are these things gonna take me? Okay, cool. By time, you kind of slot out your day of what it's going to be. You're not going to always be able to fill this out. You're not going to always be able to follow this to a T because life happens, things happen, all that great stuff. But the fact that you have that as a guide would really help. The book goes into a lot more details about it, but trust me, get you a routine. It will really help. 3, I mentioned this a little bit briefly just now. Habit stacking. So the reality of the situation is you're not just going to go from doing absolutely nothing to doing the world and a million. Like, it's just not going to happen. If it's that you want to get up and you want to go to the gym, okay, cool. Start off by saying, okay, I'm going to go to the gym once a week or twice a week, right? There's 7 days in a week. The probability of you going to the gym both of those days is very high because it could be any day. And it's even higher when you have a routine. And then once you've consistently started going to the gym 2 days a week, okay, you add 3, or you add specific days. I'm going to go to the gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Once you see that you've started to consistently go to the gym on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you know that your goal is going 3 days a week, you add in a day. And now you switch it up. You say Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, or whatever it is. And you just go from there and add on and add on and add on. It feels a lot less overwhelming. It feels a lot less drastic. And you're more inclined to follow suit with it because it's like, oh, this is just a simple thing that I have to do. 4, even when you don't want to, you have to. Even when you absolutely do not feel like doing it, do it. Do it not only for you right now in this moment, do it for your future self. If you have an idea of what you want to live, how you want to live, envision that and say, I'm doing this for that person. Or what I genuinely do, I really want to have children, and I want to be my best self for my children so that I could be a good parent. That's just the honest, genuine truth. It's something that I think about very often. And I know that children need somebody to consistently show up for them, and they need somebody who is dependable, and they need someone who is disciplined. Because a parent can't discipline a child and not be disciplined, because then you're kind of being a hypocrite. So anytime I feel like I don't want to do something, I think about the mom I want to be to my children, and that's kind of what pushes me to get up and to do what I need to do. So I don't have kids yet. I don't plan on having kids anytime soon, but the kids that I will have in the future are already helping me more than they will ever know. And 5, make time for self-care. If you don't make time for self-care, you are going to burn out. You are going to burn out because you're pushing your limits. You're pushing your limit and you're pushing your capabilities. If you don't make time for self-care, you're going to burn out, and you're going to burn out quick, and you're going to think that it's the result of doing all of these new things, when really the result is you not having balance anymore in your life. Now, simple things that you could do to incorporate self-care: sheet masks. Sheet masks take nothing. You pop it in you have it in the fridge. When you want it, you take it out, you put it on your face. When you don't want to have it on your face anymore, you throw it in the garbage. Self-care could be as simple as watching your favorite movie. It could be talking with your friend on the phone for a couple hours or an hour or two. It could be cooking yourself a nice meal that you want to do, or doing something that you've been meaning to do for yourself for a while. Washing your hair could be self-care. Whatever you like to do, whatever makes you feel good and happy and celebrated, do that. But make sure that you make time for self-care. And I know that it's like, that's a big thing now in social media, like self-care or self-care, but you don't really know like exactly what to do. I will gladly do a video on that. Just let me know in the comment section what you're feeling. If you're feeling for a video like that, I'll gladly do that. Now 6, and this is me being fully transparent. I just experienced this, like the whole of this week that has passed. I was tired. Matter of fact, the last 2 weeks, I've been tired. I've been drained. I haven't been able to be consistent in all of the things I've been consistent with the whole entire semester. So I just had to acknowledge that I was burnt out, and I needed to rest, and I needed to reset. I needed time for myself. I needed to just breathe. And college will do that to you. Life will do that to you, and that's perfectly fine. But now I'm here. I allow myself to feel those emotions. I allow myself to be tired. And now I'm filming this video because this is something that I know, one, I enjoy, two, will benefit me in the future, and three, will benefit others. And I also made a commitment. Every video that I posted, I said that I post every single Sunday. I'm being a woman of my word, and I'm showing up for everyone and myself every single Sunday because that's very important to me. So another bonus thing about staying consistent is tell people what you're trying to do and set a date. So for example, you have a friend, you talk to them very often. You're going to be like, I'm going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? When you talk to them on Monday, they're going to be like, oh, did you go to the gym today? And if you respect them, you're going to feel kind of bad. A part of you is going to feel a little bad and guilty that you didn't go to the gym if you didn't. Or a part of you is going to be feeling really proud to be like, yeah, I went to the gym, blah, blah, blah. Even if it was a horrible workout. You can at least be like, yo, I did it. That being said, I will leave you guys with this. If you can't stay motivated, stay consistent. Envision your future self, the future life that you want, the energy that you want to embody, and every day work towards it. Every day, take one step forward. Put one foot in front of the other. You are capable, and you deserve your dream life. You deserve it. Act like it. Show up for yourself. And it's not easy. There will be very hard days sometimes. There will be hard days, but guess what? There will be equally amazing days. There will be days that you feel so satisfied that you're able to create the life that you have envisioned for yourself. And when you finally get there, you're going to look back on the journey and you're going to be proud that you took that first step. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you here again next Sunday. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye, guys.
I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, what